Yo, many thanks. Many thanks. Happy Tuesday. Just noticed on my stream page. I think I know what you're talking about, but I hope it is what I think it is. Yep. That has been there for 10 years at least. Oh, it's for you guys. It's not for me. I can be a dick. That has been in that description for at least 10 years minimum. I put that in way ass back in the day. So, the real reason it was in there is because when I did streaming originally, I was, oh, my camera's locked up. That's weird. Hold on. Did this the other day. Hold on. Hopefully, again, this doesn't fuck up. Like that, and then back to that. There we go. That's weird. It's done that twice now. No. The reason why is because I used to do exclusive Magic Online. It's all I used to do. And Twitch chat for Magic is like the worst thing of all time. Because all you get is backseat playing, and they are complete fucking ass clowns. So that's why it was in there originally. So yeah, they're the worst. So yeah, I put that in there and I just never took it out. I'm actually surprised I haven't got shit about it. But yeah, that has been there literally for 10 years minimum. Alright, we are about ready to get this motherfucker going. I mean, do it now. Happens now. It happened then. It was just a much smaller audience back then. It's a lot of backseat playing where people think that they're smarter than you are. And, I mean, they might be right. It's just the way that it's handled. Let's go do the far... Yeah, I think it's a little bit different now, and it definitely depends on what you're doing. Like something like this, it's really difficult to, like, you're not gonna have that many issues doing like this. What you're gonna have issues doing is, again, it's backseat playing is really what it was. And it's like, oh, you didn't do this, you're a fucking moron. And that's pretty much what it was. I wouldn't mind a few more. There we go. Because I have a choice after this depending what drops here. Kind of like doing Hype Cave in this scenario, but I need... There we go. I just need some more of these. I'm actually going to dig for a little bit longer. I actually need to get that. I was trying to go around it. Because we're going to save quit anyway. I kind of like doing this open, doing the early Hype Cave. I'm kind of a fan. The only issue is this, is that you gotta go all the way around to get the bombs and then back around, and it takes like 30 seconds to do the whole thing. I kinda like it. I don't like the 30 seconds. I do like the route. So yeah, this is going to be my last one. This is going to be my last one until next week. Because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Unlikely. I guess I don't know what's even on the schedule tomorrow, but I think unlikely. It would have to come after dinner. Because I have to do dinner prep, and then I have to do dinner consumption. Those are both good things. There's a hammer. Boy, do we stay on this side? Desert big and 2 swords. I guess we're gonna stay on this side. Let's just go do it. It's a singleton check, but it's not the end of the world. Since we're already on this side, everything else is on the other side, so it's a singleton check. I'm not overly concerned about pod right now. I don't know, maybe it's better to do this after I want to go to pod, because I'm not going to pod. Unless I find, like, the pod big. Then I'm going to pod. And I can't go any further. So, again, this is a singleton, but it's okay. I'm on this side. I'm actually going to grab it, just in case I end up having to go to pod. If this is a... I'm going to grab this. That means I have all the money I need. Okay. Alright, well, let's... That's almost 4 minutes of just open, which isn't great, but... We also got a couple sword upgrades, got the hammer. It'll help. You know, part of me wants to go immediately... No, we'll still do Skullwoods. Skullwoods and Inverted's a little bit different. With this setup, I'm almost tempted to do Thieves Town before, but it would require an additional save quit or a lot of backtracking. And in this mode, you're only going to find 2 items max. So... It's a little bit different. You kind of almost want to hold on this unless you have nothing. I'm going to actually wait for the Wall Master, so I don't have to move the thing anyway. I have Tempered Sword, I can just take the shit out of it. And I don't need to do the drop now, because I already have the bombs. Actually, that early hammer is actually interesting. It really is, because... Unless you find Thieves Big, if you find Thieves Big, it's amazing. But... oh, it's a crystal one. Keep forgetting you can do a map check in this mode. We don't know if it's 5-6, but we know it's a crystal. I'll do it actually right after this. That's unfortunate. That's kind of why I want to hold off on that, because in this scenario, because there's 2 items in the back, right? That's a 5-6. That's a 5-6. That's a blue. That is also... Okay, alright, so we're just missing the independent. I don't even need to do a map check for that. We'll find it when we do Central. Well, we're going to find our progression here. It's either here or it's going to be a pod. If it's a pod, we'll be really disappointed. Because that means then doing that pyramid play was really bad. Shocking. Truly. I mean... It's not like we're going to find Lantern next. And here we don't have the big, so we can just do a Death Warp. It's always nice. Yeah, I do too. All they have to do is add keys. All they have to do is add keys, and it's fine. You can do this, but it has to have keys. It in some way, shape, or form has to have keys. It's because keyless inverted is just garbage. Yeah, we've done inverted keys. We've done 3 inverted modes. We did do regular inverted one time, and we'll never do it again. And then we've done inverted keys, and we did this. What we have not done is inverted AD keys. We've never actually pulled that one. We never did inverted AD keys, which is weird. We never did, but we just never did it. Actually, we're going to go back down this way because we got to come back up anyway. But yeah, we definitely did inverted keys one season. We've done 3 inverted ones. Hera big. Can't get up there yet, but... Season 12 ends in May. It's gonna depend. It's not gonna overlap very well. They'll be getting close to the end by the time that we, get to ours. So yeah, it's very unlikely. I mean, we could, but it'd be pretty meaningless. We already know what we're gonna do for. If we're gonna stick to the 5, or I'm sorry, to the 7, which I think we are. We already know 5. We've already determined 5 and 7. We do not know if we're going to do. Where's that? We don't know what we're going to do for 6 and 7. I have an idea what I'm going to do for 6. There's one that we're likely going to do. I need to do some testing on it because I've never actually played the mode. 7, I have no idea. There were talks of switching from an invitational every other season to actually doing one every season, and then we talked about it and realized it's probably not a good idea because we would need to, in order to do that, we would need to butcher a mode, and it would likely have to be open. And it would have to be completely butchered. And... because there's just not enough room. Otherwise, we would never get new modes. But yeah, there is one mode that I want to try. See if it's any good. I've seen it, but I haven't played it. So I want to try that out before we make a decision. It's a mode that I could see get people not liking. So that's why I want to give it I want to try it a few times. I won't even hide it. It's Boyne's Ambrosia mode. The Z1 mode. He has to still send me the payload for it, though, so I can test it. It's one I want to try. I like the idea. I really do like the idea. I think the idea has got me. I just haven't had a chance to try it yet. Yeah, he did a few. Yeah, I mean, the problem with it is that it's a... It's tough to say. So I think the biggest issue is it's effectively a boss. Jesus. It's effectively a boss charge. It's just a boss rush. And there's cause for boss rushes to be not great. I personally am not one of those people that disagrees with that, and that's why, again, I think it has some merit, where you're just basically doing... You have to do a little bit overworld, but for the most part, you're boss rushing. So, and that definitely does give it that extra feel. The other thing that is interesting about it, and it's an interesting tidbit, is the boot location, which I kind of like. So in that mode, the boots location is always at Green Pendant. And since you need to do 8 out of 10 dungeons anyway, it's one of those like, well, I'm kind of inclined to just, as soon as I see Green Pendant, if I can do it, just fucking do it. You have to do 8 dungeons anyway. The thing that I don't like about it, and this is why I need to try it out, is that GT is off limits. You're never going into GT. Never. It's like there is effectively 0% chance of ever going into GT. And I feel that kind of eliminates some of the... It eliminates some of the best aspects of the game by eliminating GT from the equation. So... I wish there was a way to change the requirement to be like, basically have a different way to open GT, and then force, like if the GT goal was something different than 7 crystals, and then you still have to do that. It's the Ganon Vuln. Actually, the Ganon Vuln would be interesting if you could change the Ganon vulnerability to be the goal. Like, have 8 Triforce chips. Then you can beat Ganon. That would be an awesome change. That would make it a lot better, because then you still have to do Ganon. You don't have to do GT, but you still have to do Ganon. And if there were to be a way to shoehorn GT in that, it's just not possible. Yeah. It's not possible right now. It's not anything that the randomizer can do. And the last thing that anybody's going to do right now on that team is try to implement new shit like that when they're doing their best to try to get V32 out. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't bother them with it anyway. But it'd be interesting. Like, if you could even do fast game. Like, you could just do fast game and open it up, and change the goal for turning in the Triforce pieces that Ganon must also be dead, or something like that. But again, it's not in the realm. I hope so. My understanding is they are rolling it out. That's what I've heard. It'll be a nice change, especially if the things that they're planning on changing that I know about, that I've heard about, are true. And it's mostly the stuff that was going to go in 31 and they just never did. But that would be fantastic if they could, because it's good quality of life shit. Put Old Man Cave on Death Mountain, and Dark Death Mountain instead of Light Death Mountain. I mean, that's huge. Because you don't have to do that annoying, take the old man up, step in the portal, bunny your ass down, turn it in, save quit, do it again. Trust me, we'll be doing it shortly. I'm gonna save quit here. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to grab that. I just forget which way to do this. Because I believe the way that we're going to go, this is actually going to be faster instead of walking all the way down and around again. I hope this is. It feels faster, and that's what's important. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting if if and when we ever get it. I don't blame. I'm not. I understand how fucking difficult it is. You should. We have been waiting a long time. What I don't like about it is that I have to do tracker changes when that comes out. And tracker changes suck. I am already in a development cycle right now that I need to get done before the next invitational so that we can attempt to do auto tracking, like straight auto tracking for restreams. And I want to bake that into the main tracker. So I've already started it, but there's a lot going on. Like I already laid out the groundwork for it, but it's a lot. That's a lot of work. Because the way that data is stored in the back end is not one data object, it's like 8, and I need to change it to 1. It needs to be one giant data object. And that is huge. Fuck, that's a lot of, I looked at it and I'm like, that's I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, it's more for me than anybody, because we get to use that going forward. And I have been approached by a few people already that have asked, it's like, does that work? Does that work for other things? And I've had to tell them, no, it doesn't right now, but it will eventually. It's a lot of work. I'm doing a big overhaul, like a 2.0 overhaul to the entire thing. It will. Oh, it will. That's the point of it all. Is we need to merge every data object into one data object. And then all we need to do is send that one data object through the API that stores it, and then the other side retrieves it, sets the settings. So, like in theory, it would even work for like mystery. Where if you changed it on one, it would change it on the other. In theory, I gotta figure that piece out. That piece is a little bit flaky because we have to do an interface reload every time we do that. So it's a little bit. Well, there is a timer on the front end, but I'm not worried about it. Like, there has to be a timer on the front end because it needs to ping back. I can't. The problem is, I would use something like WebSockets to do this, but you cannot do that without changing the main part of the structure, which if you do that, you lose offline support. And I don't want to do anything that forces offline support off. So, but it's fine. I've got plenty of server capacity to handle an API. To handle the API request for that. It's very low. It's very, very low budget, so it won't take much. We have not found like any progression. You know the key is in here, but the map is not. But we have not found shit, which means we're looking at Sahasrara, Eastern, and Pod. So, but yeah, no, it's, and I need to set it up too so that it can be set up on the fly. Like as it is right now, I have to set the key in the database for it, or I have to at least prime it. I know how to prime it. Otherwise, you won't pick up the code on the other side. So, anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna do a lot of work on that in April. Like that's my April job, is to get that done. That doesn't do anything except open up that not. I hope not. Well, okay, I shouldn't say hope not. I hope it. I really hope it does. I just hope it's not required for anything other than very specific things, because there are too many issues with it. There's just too many problems. It solves one problem, and it's a good problem to solve. Don't get me wrong. It's a good problem to solve, but it opens up like 10 others. And all you have to do is watch any tournament match. How many times in any tournament restream are there lag issues? All the fucking time. And that's all it takes. Because what happens... Oh, I just opened that chest, but it... Actually, we're gonna not save it right here, even though we know that's the key. Oh, I had to wait 3 seconds to get the return on that chest. Well, I just lost 3 seconds. So, like, I could see it. I can see it being really good for real money tournaments. Like, this real money tournament, sign me the fuck up. Because that is a scenario where I could see we want to make sure, because it really does prevent almost all forms of cheating. Outside of stream sniping, of course, but you know, there are other ways to prevent stream sniping with delays. But it really does limit the, like, you can't do, two people cannot play the same scene, so co-oping is out. Sniffing is out. Here, Ursula. Like, the biggest forms of cheating are effectively eliminated by this, which is great. But there's a huge caveat to it. And that is, yeah, you can't, like, I had a 30-second internet blip. Well, I lose because I lost connectivity for 30 seconds and I couldn't do anything. So yeah, that's pretty massive. That's a pretty bad problem. And it happens to literally everybody. But if you do a real money event or something like that, and you go into it knowing you have an internet issue, tough shit. You have to accept those rules. And that, I think that's perfect. That's where it would serve. Yeah, like right now, if my internet went out, I wouldn't know about it until I go to open up this chest. And then as soon as I open up this chest, nothing happens. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty massive. Yeah, again, I think any tool that can be made, that could be used for a benefit, is great. But you can't force it on people. Unless it is very, very specifically stated. Like, you can't hold a main tournament and then say, oh, by the way, we're forcing server-side items. 3/4 of the people are out. Pure hardware people are out unless they have, like, you know, an EverDrive or a PAX, stuff like that. They're out. People that don't have... You know, people that have shitty internet are definitely out. There's just so many different reasons why it's bad. So, yeah. Oops. Now, we're going to go ahead and... We're already here. We'll do the last one. We got to go turn the food. So, yeah, but, so yes. It'd be nice. I think it would be awesome if they did do it. And if they got it to work. The question is when do you use it? And that's the question. So, yeah, boots would be nice, wouldn't it? Sure would be. Sure would be. Not sure how I took a hit. I had my sword out. It must have been up really high and I was low. Yeah. Again, it's a tool. If 1% uses it, then 1% uses it. And that means that 1% gets, you know, some use out of it. Great. That means you put in all that work for 1%. And if that's okay with you, then fantastic, it's okay. I think I think the people doing it just need to realize that probably the acceptance criteria or the acceptance level is going to be really fucking low. I hate walking all the way over here just to turn in the goddamn flute. We're doing this just for the flute because it's early enough for it to make a difference. Then we gotta walk home. Yeah, I mean, again, fuck them. That's the thing, is that people can be against it. Doesn't mean it still can't be done. And if it's done and there's, you know, it could be done and 0 people use it. It's still there. It's probably a waste of time, but it's there in case one person wants to use it. So yeah. Like, I would love it to happen. Just don't fucking force anybody to use it, that's all. I'm gonna go and do the shovel check. I'm here. I'm not coming back anytime soon, so. This is kind of a shitty time to be doing the flip. I mean, that's a minute and a half or whatever it's gonna take me to do all this. Maybe even a little bit more. I wasn't paying attention to my timer, but this is a long fucking check just for the flute and 1 check. But what are you gonna do? Quit. So. All right. It was not. Check and see. Oops. I wouldn't be shocked if this is Quake, because we have everything else except the way to get in the front door. Can't get over there. Alright, I guess we have to go to Death Mountain. There ain't much up there, though. Boy, there ain't much up there. We'll do it, though. We're looking at Pod. Oops. Pod, a few additional checks, and Catfish. Oh, and Zora. We opened up Zora when we got the glove. I haven't done Zora yet. Yeah. Well, at least we have the Moon Pearl. We're not going to have to bunny walk it. Which means after we do that, we can at least... Well, we don't have to bunny walk it. Yeah, this is the part of inverted. This is one of the few things I'm really looking forward to, is this change. Like, if this is the only change they make, sign me up. Thankfully, it's not the only change they're going to make. Like, this is bad enough. The second half of it is even worse. Because then you gotta do it again. I honestly think if this wasn't in the game, I think people would actually like Invrosia a little bit more. Because this is pulling fucking teeth. This is like as bad as it gets. So we'll get these done. I generally will just check this blind because it's a save quit regardless. Just check it blind. Especially in this case, there's not a lot of options left. Now we can potentially get in the Turtle Rock's front door, but it's only one check. Alright, now we do the second part. This is the part of it I hate. Is going back up. Because that was at 33:30. 33:30 is when I came in. Let's see how long this takes. That is 35 seconds to climb the mountain just to get to the first transition. That's horrible. Probably should have gone in first, just in case that's quick. And it is... I guess we... Did we open this? Do we actually go in and get the one item? I guess we do. This is why I should have done Bunny Cave first, because then we can, you know, if Fire Rod happens to be Bunny Cave, we just lost a bit of time. But let's do this and we'll follow it as long as it'll go. It won't go very far. Well, hope it doesn't go very far. Be great if this was just the item. Pretty good item. It's a pretty good item. So in the end, this actually worked. Hooray! We did it right! Accidentally. So in this case, we actually do go back. Because... Well, how do I want to do that? If we want to do Spike Cave, which we kind of do. That's interesting. I don't know how we're going to do this. Thieves. Now, we don't actually need to do that. Nor do we really want to do that. Thieves big and pod big. Now, that's good because we haven't been to pod yet. Number 3. Boots would be nice. Whatever idiot came up with this mode forgot to have starting boots. Fucking idiot. I blame Wayne. So now we've got the nice... Go up, Luhara. Like, we have to do Hera. It's a crystal. It's the first dungeon we can actually do that we want to do. Then we have to do. What's the order? Is there a specific order we should do this in? Does it make? Don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it actually makes a difference the order you do these in, because you got to go up. And then you got to go down spiral. And then you also got to go back up and down mimic. So you can do those in any order. I don't think it matters. Another big key. It's a T-Rock. That one we need as well. We actually have most of the big keys. We actually have all the big keys. We are in item go here. Fire Rod Lantern. Heyo. I need to do something here. Invrosia has, well, it's inverted as a whole, has a couple of bugs in it. I need to snapshot this because that is wrong. I guess I could just do this now. Let's do the first one now. It's an oddball mode. And right now it says that Hera is beatable, and it's not. I mean, it is. We know it is because of that. But it's supposed to be yellow. No. It's, yeah, so, yeah, it's, in this case, it's just the logic is supposed to be yellow there instead of, it's like, I feel like I almost need to redo all of the inverted logic, and I don't want to, because it's a lot of work. You know, I just realized I think I don't know if it makes sense to do Spiral K first. I have no idea if that's actually correct or not. It might have been. I don't know. Yeah, see, in this case, it would not have been clearable. Wait. No. The small key is always accessible. It's never... Never mind, I'm right. That's not... No, I'm wrong. That's not bugged. Because the small key is always going to be available when you have the big key. 100% of the time. Because the only time it wouldn't be is if it was locked behind itself. If it was locked in the basement. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. That's not a bug. That's that. So we know third item's on boss. Yeah, that's not a bug. My bad. Well, no, and I mean, yeah, that's, I mean, I guess kind of the point. Now that I've said it out loud, I remember coding it. The second I said it out loud, I'm like, oh yeah, that's intentional. Because you can go all the way up, and yeah, you can full clear. It's 100% full clear every time. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. What do we need to finish? We need the mirror. We need the flips. We need ether. We need the bow. And we need the book. 5 items away. I just realized I have to go back, don't I? Yes, I do. Helps if you, Again, one of the drawbacks here is now we actually have to go into Turtle Rock. I don't want to go into Turtle Rock. I guess I don't have to. I guess I could go do, like, Skullwoods. There are 2 items still in Skullwoods. Like, does it even matter at this point which order I do these in? I don't think it does. Because they're both at save quits. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do Skullwoods. That is not needed. So there's no circumstance that is needed at this point. Thief is just out of my ass. Yeah. This is just there's no. So we'll do this. We'll go back in. We'll get the bridge chest. We'll save quit. That's the proper way to do this, so that we don't have to worry about a death warp or anything like that. So we'll just do Moth first. We lose the heart refill. Who gives a fuck? Oh, I guess we don't have the big key to this. It's possible the second item is in the big chest still. So I guess there's only 1 item guaranteed. That even puts more incentive into this play. Doing it this way. What do I do after this? So we've already done... We haven't done pod yet. We have the big key to that. Now we have everything we need for pod except for the bow. I don't have a bottle. I don't have a goddamn thing. We don't have a bottle yet. That almost makes me not want to go do pod because... If we don't have bottle or bow, it's like, we can't do a couple of checks, guaranteed. Because worst case scenario, there's keys. Be dickish. Careful there. Don't body Moth. I'm on green now. I hate going into Moth field with 4 hearts. So we'll go back in. We'll check the bridge chest. Might be there, might not be. 3 items. Okay, so here's what we've got. 3 items in Thieves. Up to anywhere between 3 to 5 items in pod. At least, very likely, a couple of items in Turtle Rock. So I feel like the answer is Turtle Rock because it is possibly clearable. We just have to do this again. Second crystal, Jesus. Now the advantage of this, if this is full clearable, which it possibly is that we'll have the 5-6 as well, and then we'll finish at Spike Cave. So, I mean, yeah, as long as we're walking. The chances of this being real, of not being clearable is actually, it's not 0, but it's small. And if it does happen, it means that there's probably items in the front that we care about. So this is a win-win, I think. Then we're down to Catfish, Hera, Pod, and Thieves Down. That's it, right? Yeah. And if we find the mirror, which we do need, that would allow us to actually turn in the 5-6. Because you need mirror for it. That's required. Okay, we can continue. That's required. That'll be our next stop. We got a key, which means we can continue. If we end up getting key locked, it means the mirror is going to be our progression for this. Which is a progression item that we obviously wouldn't find in here, which is good. It's not a bad thing. I'm gonna get bit. Yep. Okay, we're done. Actually, kill me. That means we know we need the key to finish. I'm okay with this. There's only 3 items left in there. One of them's on the boss. So when we go back there, we'll do Laser Bridge immediately into Trinex. We'll probably find 2 of the 3. That's great. The only problem with this setup, and it'll be a problem to our opponent too, so I'm not worried about it, is that Ether right now, the Ether tablet is 1 billion% orphan. Like, that is the most ridiculously bad location for that. After finding Book where we did. That is orphaned beyond fucking belief. So if there's anything there, we're both finding it last. I think that's pretty much a good thing. Because there's no reason to ever go back there. So, alright, we'll go down, we'll do this. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Booties would be nice. It'd be nice. There's no way to do it, though. I actually did talk to Senak about this to see if there was another way to do it. There really isn't. Because there's no... Not even the hand can give you the hint. Not without some tech changes. It'd be nice. Again, tech changes. And why they would do that just for inverted Ambrosia is... It's a special request that they're not going to do. It's fine, I get it. It'd be nice if they could. Ow. Ooh, we are key-locked, though. Likely key-locked. Which means we're not going to be able to full clear this unless the key is in the big chest. It's right there. Okay. So we're not going to be able to full clear this. We'll be able to do the boss. Can't full clear. Yo, Boing! Yo, 36. Happy March Madness. So, you want to know something funny? Well, here first. There's your three mega bonks. Three mega bonks for Blaine for 36 months. You want to know something funny? So, well, it's not funny. It's actually kind of sad. So we're traveling, and we're going to be on a plane for 2 hours. Exactly during the time that Iowa plays on Thursday. The 2 hours we'll be in the air is exactly the 2 hours that they are playing. We board at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The game starts at 2:10. There are like 8 to 10 time slots per day. And Jesus. There's 8 to 10 time slots per day over 2 days, and it happened to pick those 2 hours. So yeah. Oh shit. So we're only gonna get the one item out of here. That was not a good trip. We're right back where we were. Just going to Texas to see the kids and the grandkids. It's my grandkid's birthday on the 19th, so. I think I'm gonna go do Thieves Town. I hate this play, but it's this and Pod, and I want to hold off on Pod. Which means it's definitely gonna be Pod. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're just going for a few days. Now it's we have to do Lazy Kid as well. We'll do that after. We did pick up the Thieves Town Big pretty quickly, so. Oh, nice pendant Thieves Town that I mean it's 3 items. It's 3 items here, 3 to 5 in Pod, 1, 1, and 1. Because there's 3 kind of orphaned items. And none of them are good. But yeah, I'm gonna miss the fucking game. And even flight Wi-Fi won't let you stream video. Like, if I happen to get Wi-Fi on the plane, almost everyone that I've ever been on that I've used Wi-Fi on the plane, they don't let you stream video. Otherwise, I would connect to my home VPN, and it geolocates to my router, which means I can watch Comcast on my phone from wherever I'm at. So I would be able to actually watch it on the plane, but they block it. Because plane Wi-Fi, not very good. One person streaming medium quality video will probably gobble up all the bandwidth. Oh, I make sure that my VPN is available on my phone at all times, and that it geolocates here, so that, yeah, I want it to think I'm here. For that and a few other things. Yeah, she's been down here every night, actually, this last week, which is kind of, she goes in patterns. She'll be down here for a couple weeks, and then we won't see her again for a month. I need to change the cat cam. I need to do that. I need to change the cat cam. Oh, yeah. Well, she is. She's a pest is what she is. I need to change the cat cam. I'm going to put it in the corner facing this direction so you can still not only get both cat beds, even though they'll be at an angle, but you can also get the cat tree, which occasionally we use. It'll just be a different view. It'll basically be turning it like 60 degrees and pushing it back. So it's a wide lens camera, so we should be able to get it both. Well, we're going to have to end up having to do a pod after this, unfortunately. We don't have a choice. I'm not happy about it. Oh, Boyne! Send me that payload. Do it now. Dataplex! I was distracted there. Dataplex 24 months. Many thanks to you. I just wasted a bunch of minutes here. But for you, 2 megabonks. And a pendant for our trouble. Boy, I'm trying to give you free advertising. Go fucking give me that payload. Do it. Do it now! I don't think he's here anymore. I think he left. He subbed and he left. Gotta do this, as much as I despise this play. Not gonna happen. It's not, listen, Dataplay, has nothing to do with, I don't want to do this, I want to do this, or anything like that. I can't do it, because I'm not gonna go off of a fucking branch. It's that simple. Yeah, I mean, there have been others that have been up my butt about it. Damn it, I just wasted all that time. Shit. Do we check? I mean, we don't have the boots yet. So, like, there's no reason to even check Lumberjack yet. But yeah, people have been up my butt about that. And I keep telling them, it's not yes or no, it's can't. We cannot do it without adding a branch. I'm not forking it to do that, so. Anyway, yeah. No, oh, it's horrible. Horrible. It's not as bad as, you know, some other modes, but it's fucking horrible. Damn it. It's pod. I mean, it doesn't have to be pod. Theoretically, it could still be a few more things, but it's going to be pod. And it's going to be boots, and we missed it. We could have been in pod at, like, the 6-minute mark. If boots are in pod, the amount of fuck that we are is immeasurable. Because we were right here at the 6 fucking minute mark in the race. Might have even been before that. And we didn't have hammer. Oh, we did have hammer at that point, too. At least now I have a goo I can bottle the You don't know that could be a rupee. You don't know. Gotta smash that pot. How much you want that first chest is boots? I have a feeling boots are going to be in here. Because it would make total sense, because it would open up Mire. It would open up... Yeah, I just forgot that I have the flute, and I could have just... 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. Oh, it's even worse than that! It's worse than that. Because that's Turtle Rock. which will be my 5th trip up. Now, there is one thing about this that could work. So, it is not a complete... It's not a complete wash. Oh, shit. Did I just do that? Hold on. That was not intentional. There is one scenario that this actually works out huge in our advantage. And that is, we're going to go up, we're going to be able to check Ether Tablet. But boy, it's thin. Like, super thin. This is going to be 2 keys, it has to be. I mean, like, paper fucking thin. But, it's possible. But yeah, we're screwed. Pretty fucked. Pretty fucked. We could have had that near at like the 5-minute mark, 5 or 6 minutes. Oops. Oh, that's not gonna reach. I hit the corner all the way around. Shorted it. Damn it. This one's live. Oh, fuck. We also have the smithy we can do. You know, we could theoretically do the smithy, but we've been through there a bunch of times too, and it's like there's no good reason to do the smithy. It's because then we have to go all the way back, we gotta walk around again, walk down, grab the smithy, head up. It's not good. Especially if Bo is in pod. If Bo's in pod, just chalk it up to super fucked. Like, we would almost be giga-fucked. Not quite giga-fucked, but getting close to giga-fucked. We would definitely be super fucked. What are we missing again? Ether, Bo, flippers. We are approaching giga-fucked. I think we're getting close to giga-fucked. Pretty close. Not 100% giga-fucked. Not quite, but boy, it's close. Okay, we're giga-fucked. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we'll be giga-fucked if the boots are on Helma. Then we'll be officially giga-fucked. Because now we have a bunch of bad options open to us. Like, 5 bad options. Boy, I am not sure. You know what's interesting? The way that the keys lined up, that's not the bow. I just realized this. That is not the logical bow. Which means we're going to find silvers. Unless it happens to be like an Eastern or something like that. Oh no, we did Eastern. Well, we didn't do the big chest in Eastern. The other bow cannot be behind this bow. Because that was bow locked. So, yeah, that's actually interesting. It does limit the possibilities. It basically just means it's going to be a turn lock, though. Oh, come on, you fuckers. It just means it'll be in T-Rock. Maybe Maya. I mean, the good news is we're only missing one item. We just need flippers. You know what? Actually, it does mean that we don't have to go into swamp for our ice for any reason, and we get to go mode swamp. So maybe if flippers are immediately available, I don't know. Maybe that actually makes up for it. I don't know. I mean, that actually is not completely out of left field. Maybe we're not Gigafuck. Because that bow could only be in a few locations. Because everything in the back that's not mirror. So it's not in Mire either, which means... I mean, we still have to clear Mire, but we know that we're not going to find the other we know we're not going to find the other bow in here, but the flippers could be. I guess maybe I should have done that. I should have done Total Rock. Technically, silvers would make this that much faster, I guess. But yeah, that bow is out there, and there's not a lot of spots it can be. It's good information. It's really good information. Oh no! It's really good information. We just need to find flippers. You know, I don't think I've ever hit that. Because now I hit that one too. I don't think I've ever done that. If flippers are right here, this is not bad. Those aren't flippers. But again, we know ice is dead. We know we get to go mode swamp. And obviously we're not looking for anything, because... yeah. That doesn't do anything? Kind of. It is going to speed up a couple of things. But we still can't do the... we can't get the last chest. Because the only thing that really opens now is... oh, I have to do this already. I really shouldn't be doing it this way. Yeah, boots would be nice. I'm not gonna do this one because there's only one item left in here. There's 3 checks on the right. I should have just gone straight right. That would have been better. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. Shit. So this is all available. Turtle Rock is all available. So it's likely in one of those 2 locations. Don't do this. I have to go back for that. And I'm not necessarily in the mood to re-clear Mire 1 and 2. I guess I could... okay. At least we skipped. Calcium chest. Well, if it's here, we are not... we're still pretty fucked. Let's put it that way. We're still pretty fucked. Because getting that mirror early would have changed so much. We had like 4 save quits through Kakariko. But yeah, there were 3 go mode. There were 3 required items in Pod, because why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be? So again, we do this, and then we just flute out and go to Turtle Rock. And then we go from Turtle Rock to... probably do Spikecade because we'll be able to do the other side. I totally saw that coming. I'm gonna get this out just in case. Oh shit. Well, I fucked that up. Lag Rod! You know what's funny? There's another one, too. There's a hint about the pose. And Cattlebat will back this one up. Like, Cattlebat, he'll fight this one vehemently. There's a hint about something about where the pose are. And it's supposed to be a graveyard ledge. They're not called pose in this game. Like, you know what they are if you've played Ocarina. Cattlebat had no idea what that was even talking about. And I had to tell him. And then he's like, well, I pulled the instruction manual. I pulled both the English and the German. And pose are not, they're just called ghosts. They're not called pose. And you look at all the documentation, and he's right. They're not called pose. He's right. Now, again, if you've played Ocarina, you understand what those are, and you get the hint. But if you didn't play Ocarina of Time, you have no idea what that fucking hint means. Like, 0. This is the only thing that gets good. By the way, is this entrance, which makes this a little bit faster. Bastard. Okay, so what's the order I want to do this in? Because theoretically, I'd have to go all the way back to the vanilla big key chest. Oh, fuck you, game. Giga fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. If you look out your window there, you'll see, the monument of Gigafuck. Over. Yeah, Gigafucked. Are we is that Terrafucked? I haven't heard that one before. I'll remember that one. I like that. That's good. I like that one. I mean, I've never used that one. Yeah. So, one item is going to be left in here. Wow. You know what's interesting, though? We're only at 117. We're going to be done in like 10, 12 minutes. Unless the boots are required for something, and then we're... Like, finishing sub 130 in Invrosia Seed is really fucking good, and we got a good shot at it. Considering how this ended up going, that ain't bad. I suspect that other bow is in the last chest in Turtle Rock. It's either there or it's Catfish. It could be Catfish or Zora. I guess it could be behind any flipper spot. It could technically be in here then, can it? Yeah, I guess it could. Never mind, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Never mind. I will say this. If we hadn't... Hear me out. Hear me out, alright? Hear me out on this. What if our opponent got the mirror early? Okay? What if our opponent got the mirror early, which is very possible with the way this ended up, but the other bow is in Ice Palace? Well, you're not going to go back to pod before going into ice. So you're not going to sequence break that bow. You could really go down a rabbit hole on the mirror checks. The Smithy is now in play. I mean, the other bow could be at Smithy. But we know that bow is out there, and it can be anywhere except bow locked, which is one chest. It can be anywhere else. It just can't be on Ermos Nights. You're not gonna go back to pod after getting the mirror without the bow. So if that bow is buried, maybe left side swamp. It could definitely be here. What if it's left side swamp? The fact that we put off going to pod could pay off. It's a real thing. Oh shit, I thought I was gonna squeeze it. So yeah, there are options. There are definitely options. Because you're not gonna go back to pod. You won't go back to pod. Not at that point. Oh shit, 2 people are done. Uh-oh. Well, maybe it was 1 and a forfeit. Because they both finished pretty fast. No one's gonna mimic clip. Nobody likes mimic clipping. Shut up, Data Plat. Nobody likes mimic clipping. Mimic clipping is horrible. Nobody likes it. It's the worst. Fuck mimic clipping. Oops. Now what we don't want to see is bow right here. Like bow right here, and our opponent's probably done. Get 1 item for sure. Okay. Bow, we're done. I think we're done. But yeah, we're gonna be hit GT at 122 and change. As long as as long as boots aren't required, we can still sub 130 this. Is it faster to walk or to just flute up and back down? It's about the same. Because we're on that screen right there. Yeah, it's about the same. just at like 122.30. He's stepping in the front door. Something like that. 25 maybe. This is actually a pretty generous seed, to be honest with you, as long as you just avoid the dependence. Oh, that's right. Shorter animation here. So it's like 120. 120 in the door. Oops. Now the best part of Invrosia. The GT key. Where it is. Generally. As long as it's not right here. Oh no, we don't get near shield, said no one ever. We also know there is zero quality of life in this dungeon because the only thing that is missing is silvers. And we know it cannot be a winner. So we don't need to open any chests beyond that one I have. Without boots and silverless, I don't think we can sub 130, but we're going to be pretty close. Oops. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're... Oh, God. Don't judge me on that one. That was horrible. Don't judge. Don't act. No. Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't be judging. I feel you judging. Don't judge me. Ooh, you know what? All we have is a red. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. Red's all you need. But we don't have a safety. Like we don't have a fairy. We don't have powder or anything like that. Yeah. No, Harry. Yeah, I'll be not allowed back on the team next year. I'll take that though. He knows I don't play NMG. He knows. I'm still 3+ years since I've done an NMG run. And if I can help it, it'll be more than that. Shit, and that one poked. Guess we have butter, we should use it. Where's the other one? Oh shit, I couldn't see him! It was blocked! I couldn't see where he was at! Do I need to pick this up? To do... Yeah, because I would need the extra fire rush on, yeah. Well, still only 2 people done. Those might just be... Again, I didn't catch it when it happened, but I looked, there was none done, and then I looked and there was 2 done. So my guess is that is 1 person finishing and then a forfeit, so... That means there's a good chance the opponent's not done yet. Actually, you might have needed to. Yeah, it's tough to say. If we have a good Aga, we can still 120. As long as you don't do something stupid like that. Well, there will be no bonk game today. Sorry to say. There are no scenarios where the bonk game is going to get played today. Oh, come on. I hate doing this without this. God, 130 is going to be really close. We need a great Aga here. We need a 2-cycle Aga. That is not a 2-cycle Aga. Yeah, that would have been a really hard 2-cycle. Yeah, we're not gonna. We'll sub 131 though, unless we fuck something up hardcore. We has to play by the rules. We need 15 minutes of boots, because I can rack up 10 bonks in 15 minutes. Oh no! Okay. Woo, that was close. Yeah, it's in the rules. 15 minutes minimum. Yeah, I could probably do fire eyes. Yeah, the rules are in the description. On Death Mountain. You want to know where it is? We did that. Do you remember the one thing I said? No, we did Spike Cave too. I said this when we orphaned it. It's like, this is Giga Orphan. Is that Ether Tablet? There is no fucking way, 0 chance, that you would have done Hera when you had the book. It is 1000% at Ether Tablet. It's the only place it could be. We full cleared everything else. I think we're going to win this race. We did. Oops, I didn't hit my stop. Yeah. That means... that would be Sean Rhapsody. Silvers are at Ether Tablet. And if you... Which means if you went and got the mirror early, you would either have to go back to Sequence Break Pod to get the back chests, or you would have to go back up through Death Mountain just to get the Ether Tablet. Because there's 0 chance you did not do Hera before finding book. 0. 0 chance. Like literal 0. Book was in... Hookshot Cave. The Hookshot was the first chest inside of Turtle Rock. which you would have not done either of those until you did, because you would have gone up. You would have gotten the hook shot. No, it's after that. I'm sorry. It wasn't in Hookshot Cave. It was in... Shit, where was it? No, it wasn't Hookshot Cave. To the VOD. It was in the Chain Chomp room. Now think this out. The Chain Chomp room. It was Chain Chomp inside of Turtle Rock. You have to go inside of Turtle Rock for the first chest to get the hook shot. Then you have to leave. When you leave, you are doing a Hera because you're already up there and you can do Hera because now you have the hook shot. Kane was not on Death Mountain. Kane was in Thieves Town, maybe? It wasn't Thieves Town. Kane was in... Where was Kane at? I think we got Kane earlier. But effectively, you had to leave. You could not go back in there until after you got the Fire Rod, because the back chest, the book was Fire Rod locked, and the Fire Rod was at... I think that was at No, that was at Paradox Cave. Yeah, that was in Paradox Cave. Okay. I could see a scenario, but it would be a shitty one. You would have actually had to have gotten all that, then gone back into Turtle Rock just to do the very front of Turtle Rock, and then stop and go do Hera, which would require 2 additional portals. You wouldn't do that. You would do Hera because you're already in the fucking light world. I'm gonna go look at my opponent's stream really quick. Oh, he's one of those that shows offline. So which means I gotta go actually look it up. Oh, he's actually just finishing now. He's on Ganon. Does he have silvers? He has silvers. Wait. I see on his tracker... Hold up. Okay, he has... Wait. Something's wrong here. He's in pod. Okay. No, he got the other boat early. He just hasn't refreshed his fucking tracker. He hasn't... it's going to be tough to see because his tracker's not going to show where it is because he hasn't refreshed it and gotten the new images yet. So... Yeah, he went into pod pretty early. But... Then where would he have gotten lost at? I'm actually kind of curious to see where he got off the rails on this one. Actually, you know what? Let me just check and see what he cleared. He didn't go into swamp. He didn't go into desert, which is fine. He skipped. It almost looks like his was more efficient. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out then, because now I'm baffled. I don't know. So, question: which bow did you get first? I'm gonna ask him which bow he got first, because this is the question I have to know. He didn't find the other bow. It's just his tracker was fucked. So, yeah, it had to be Ether Tablet. I mean, it is Ether Tablet. There's no other place it would fit. So anyway, cool. All right. Well, I'm done. Unless something comes up tomorrow, I will not be back on until like Monday, Tuesday at the earliest. So, enjoy your guys' weekend and the rest of the week. And NCAA basketball, because NCAA basketball is the best. Four best sporting days on the calendar. So, all right, guys. Enjoy. Take it easy. Have a great one. We'll see you guys later.